It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday. You are listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thanks for starting out this day with me. If you like wild weather, then you are going to love today and tomorrow. It is kind of a crazy forecast here. I can't even believe I'm saying it. This morning, we're starting out near 50 degrees. We'll warm to the 60s. In this forecast, I have high winds, wind advisories. I've got cloud cover. I've got rain. I've got thunderstorms, the chance for severe weather, snow. Yes, all of it in the forecast, and it's all happening in about the next 48 hours. So unbelievably strong weather system moving through the central United States this morning. It is packing a punch and bringing impacts to nearly all of the country, and we are not left out of that here in the Ozarks. The big story is that we have a chance for rain and even some thunderstorm activity today, with a few storms that are a bit on the strong side. The real severe weather risk, though, today is going to be to our south. Northern Arkansas down into portions of southern Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. That's going to be the real bullseye for severe weather today. We are primarily in the rainfall in the forecast today, and then wind, big time wind, maybe gusts up to 50 miles an hour. These are non-thunderstorm wind gusts for the forecast tomorrow. It's going to be a crazy day with much colder air spilling into the Ozarks. So in comparison, this morning, the temperatures look pretty good. Rain gear, a must for today. It looks like a good widespread rainfall for the Ozarks this morning. Anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to an inch of rainfall is really what I'm expecting area wide. There could even be some isolated places that see higher totals than that. Highest rainfall total should be in our far western counties, but everybody gets in on the rain today. And there could even be some localized places that see closer to 2 inches of rainfall in this one event. So some street ponding, definitely, perhaps some minor flooding. That's what we'll be looking out for. There's also a chance that some of these thunderstorms do produce some severe weather. Now, I think the main risk for us this morning, if you hear the thunder, see the lightning, there could be some small hail in some of the storms that develop early on today. I'm already tracking some of those on the radar, and the radar will blossom with rain showers and thunderstorms as we head through much of the afternoon. We keep the rain going into the forecast this evening and tonight. And later tonight, that real risk of severe weather is going to stay primarily in northern Arkansas, but it's all modes of severe weather that are possible. And I have to at least mention it. I think it's an isolated chance, but there's a chance for some of the severe weather in any of the thunderstorms that develop later today, because it is such a powerful storm system with a lot of dynamics going on. So the risks here for this afternoon and evening include large hail, damaging wind gusts of 65 miles an hour or stronger, and even some isolated tornadoes. So be on alert. Make sure you have a way to get your warnings later today. Then this whole system is going to be moving on out of here. The rain changes to snowfall overnight, and I think it completely converts to snow. So this time tomorrow, when you're listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, it could be snow and not rain that is falling. It's not going to be a huge impact event, but our northern counties could see some very minor impacts. The dusting may accumulate on the roads in some places, could have some minor travel impacts for us early tomorrow. The other big concern for tomorrow, which could mean travel impacts, is the wind. Winds pick up tonight. In fact, a wind advisory goes into effect tonight for all of the Ozarks and lasts through tomorrow, with wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour through Wednesday. So even though temperatures don't look that cold, highs near 40 tomorrow, put a 50-mile-an-hour wind on that, and it feels pretty dang cold across the area. So that's my message to you this morning. We are talking springtime temperatures, numbers near 60, rain, thunderstorms. Pack the rain gear. Tomorrow, you'll want the mittens, the gloves, the hats, and the winds are going to be incredible strong out of the northwest, very windy all through the day. And then we will finally see our weather pattern regulate a little bit on Thursday as that storm system moves off to the east coast and brings all of its hazards with it. All right. So the impacts across the country are basically all from this one very powerful low pressure system that I'm tracking. A major storm. It's moving through the central U.S. today, bringing widespread hazards across the country, including damaging high winds, blizzard conditions, severe weather, and a concern for some flash flooding for a few folks. Extreme fire danger also happening on the backside of this system for the southern high plains today. And then we've got below normal temperatures for the west and the plains. So much happening, and it's all thanks to this super powerful low pressure system that is basically as strong as a Category 2 hurricane. In some places, we're seriously going to have some winds that are incredibly strong, and it's going to be making a big punch across the country. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. The question that I left you with yesterday: what is the driest desert on Earth? The options were A, Atacama, B, Arabian, C, Sahara, or D, Kalahari. I did not know this. Atacama is the actual driest desert on Earth. It is located in Chile. It is the driest place on Earth outside of Antarctica. Average rainfall is about 0.6 inches per year, and some locations only receive 0.04 inches of rain per year. Some weather stations in an entire year receive zero rain. So it is pretty incredible. This location, rich in copper and nitrates, and has also been subject to several border disputes between Chile and Bolivia. So it is definitely an extreme landscape here on planet Earth. Congrats if A was your guess. Here's the quiz question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. What famous scientist proposed daylight saving time? Do you think that goes to A, Albert Einstein, B, Isaac Newton, C, Benjamin Franklin, or D, George Hudson? You can submit your guess. That's at the website, aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening this morning, and thanks to our sponsors, John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. We will chat again early tomorrow morning, and I hope you stay safe today. Have a way to get those watches and warnings for severe weather potential today. It's going to be a wet one in the Ozarks. You need winter gear back tomorrow. High wind is expected in the Ozarks. We'll chat again first thing tomorrow.